Two teams with losing skids face each other today as we have the Shiga Lakestars and Kiefer Avena hosting Dwight Ramos and the Toyama Grouses. Good afternoon and welcome to B.LEAGUE action this Saturday afternoon. And we have two teams not just with losing skids, but two teams mired in the middle of the standings. They'd like nothing else but to make it further atop in order to contend for the playoffs. These two teams have actually faced each other so many times before, and if you look at it, head-to-head, 8 wins for Toyama, 6 for Shiga. As you take a look at the team standing, Shiga at 6-10, Toyama not far behind at 4-12. Looking at their respective seasons last year, Toyama finished in 5th spot with 39 wins, 21 losses. Shiga with 23 wins, 36 defeats for 13th spot. Well, so for Toyama, they had a winning season last year. This is a very dismal disappointment for them. For Shiga, still an adjustment period. They're bringing in 11 new players for their squad, as you can take a look at the lineup there. And Coach Luis Gil Torres has his hands really full with trying to find out the right chemistry for his squad. On the other side, here we have the lineup of Toyama. Toyama, though, we're not able to really use Josh Smith in the last couple of games because he was in the injured list, but he's dressed today, usually a starter, but he'll be coming off the bench. As we take a look at this head-to-head matchup between these two stars, the Lakestars have Ovi Soko, number 1. Toyama has number 32, Julian Mavunga, who is their triple-double machine. We'd like to welcome you here to the Okoro-chan Arena. Anthony Suntay with the call. Glad you're joining us. And we promise you a good one. These two teams need to be able to make it atop the standings, need a victory. And looking at the head-to-head matchup between these two squads, actually the last time that they faced each other, that was at the latter part of last season. That was March 19 and March 21. And winning both games were Toyama, 97-95 and 90-82. But when you tell the Shiga Lakestars that, they say, look, we've got a totally revamped squad, and so those numbers mean nothing here today. But looking at the overall lookout of Toyama, as we mentioned, they were also on both these teams on a losing streak. 2-game losing streak for Toyama, an 8-game losing streak for Shiga. Last 2 losses were to the Ryukyu Golden Kings, talking about Toyama. They lost 91-66, and the very next day, they lost 80-69. That was December 4 and December 5. On the other side, the Shiga Lakestars on an 8-game losing streak. Their last 2 losses to the Sunrockers Shibuya. That was on December 5 and December 6, with scores of 102-75 and 95-82 respectively. Well, definitely one of these two squads will get back on the winning track here today. Will it be the Shiga Lakestars here at home, or will it be the visiting Toyama Grouses? We'll find out in just a little bit as we get to meet the starters from both these squads. Starting out with the visiting Toyama Grouses. We're now going to have a moment of silence for Stevan Jelovac, who played for the San Neo Phoenix last season. And unfortunately, at the very young age of 33, he passed away due to a stroke. To him, we offer this moment of silence. Very unfortunate. That's why they say life is short, make the most out of it. And for these two squads, Shiga Lakestars and the Toyama Grouses. There's no time like right now to pick up a victory and get back on the winning track. We have the starting five for the visitors. Toyama. Essentially the same starting five here for Coach Hono Hamaguchi. Number 5, Bryce Johnson. Number 11, Naoki Uto. Number 16, Keijuro Matsui. Number 24, Dwight Ramos. And number 32, Julian Mavunga. Usually they have Kamisawa starting, but in the last couple of games, Naoki Uto got the nod of Coach Hono, and he's been there ever since. And now we have all the fanfare, and why not? We're coming to you from the Ukrachan Arena, the home of the Shiga Lakestars. Here's their entire squad and their starting five. And there you have the starting five for the Shiga Lakestars, starting out with Ovi Soko. They have Tomonori Imagawa, a first-time starter. Tepe Kashiwagura usually starts for their squad. They have Daichi Nomoto and Novar Gadson. Novar Gadson usually comes off the bench, but I guess for Coach Luis Gil Torres, he wants to be able to start out with a different cast, maybe try to mix things up, and why not? You need to be able to start to mix things up, especially now that you're in a losing streak. Shiga, as we mentioned, on an 8-game losing streak. Toyama on a 2-game losing skid. Kiefer Avena there on the left. Dwight Ramos on the right. 2 of the Asian imports, 2 of the 9 Asian imports playing here in Japan. Fan, a little bit too strong. He should have taken that from the free throw line. They didn't need him to come a little bit closer. Before we begin, we'd like to acknowledge our referees. All our referees have done an exceptional job here this season. And today we've got 3. Referee Kato, Referee Ozawa, and Referee Obata. Minutes, actually seconds away from the tip-off here. Welcome to B.LEAGUE action this Saturday afternoon. 2 teams desperate for a win. We'll battle to the very end here. Anthony Suntay with the call. Glad you're joining us. We have B.LEAGUE action coming your way every Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow we're going to have the San Neo Phoenix up against the Chiba Jets. That's at 1 in the afternoon, Philippine time. Once again, the starters for both these squads, the Lakestars, have Soko, Imagawa, Kashiwagura, and Nomoto, together with Gadson. For the visitors, Johnson, Uto, Matsui, Ramos, and Mavunga. The good news is Josh Smith was warming up a while ago, so he should be able to play. They might try to work him slightly into the game. He's definitely not in the tip-top shape because he's been out for about 2 weeks because of an injury. But you need his big burly body there to help out. That's why you have, once again, Bryce Johnson starting. Just like that, Shiga on the board. They're up early, 2-0. Trying to look inside. Ramos playing the point. They go inside. Mavunga kicks it out. Open three, Matsui. Yes! All of a sudden, hoisting quickly there was Novar Gadson. Mavunga with the rebound, and they're off and running. They go to the side, all by his lonesome. Dwight Ramos with his first 2 points. It's now a 5-2 lead for Toyama. Chance of offense here for the Shiga Lakestars. Almost always, Kiefer Ravena will be coming off the bench for Shiga. Floater's gonna work. Nice quick basket there from Imagawa. Nice spin there by Dwight Ramos. Overshoots that time. He's gonna want to have that one back. Off and running. Now they're gonna set things up. Soko with the jumper from 16 feet. A little bit too strong. Soko's gonna attack and overcook that one as well. Dwight Ramos with the rebound. Nice move there from Uto. And then suddenly the door got shut on him there by Gadson. Traveling is going to be called there on Julian Mavunga. She shaked, he baked before he put his dribble down onto the floor. Hence the violation. 1 point lead still here for Toyama. Almost 2 minutes gone here in the first period. Action has been quick and frenzied inside. That's a nice block there from Dwight Ramos. Soko's going to give it up. Kashiwagura calling out the play. Kashiwagura puts that one up. Was asking for a foul, none given. And here comes Dwight Ramos. Dwight Ramos finds an opening. That's good defense there. And I say good defense because that denied an easy 2 points here for Dwight Ramos. Foul's going to be called on Tepe. Check that, Daichi Nomoto. Uto with the inbound. Bryce Johnson right beside him. He's going to go to the corner. Active hands from Novar Gadson. Doing the right thing. He's protecting the basket by staying where he is at. Shading off a little bit towards the basket, which is the right thing to do. Isolation. Uto. Nice up and under move. Yes, it works. And it's back to a 3-point lead here for the visiting Grouses. Quick move. Trying to kiss it off the glass. That's going to work. Nice basket there. Coming from Nomoto. Cuts the lead back down to 1. Quick pace here from both these squads. Last minute pass there. If he knew the call was going to come, he could have actually just shot that. That would have been 2 free throws here. But Mavunga will reset the offense. Already 2 team fouls on Shiga. Johnson to Uto. Nice look inside. That's a good matchup. Bryce Johnson. And he might be fouled. And the foul might be on Imagawa. It is. And very quickly, that's going to be the third team foul. Clearly a reach-in. No doubt about that one. Try to get a report on Coach Luis Gil Torres, who's not on the bench. Early entry here for Tomoyasu Ozawa. Bryce Johnson now on the line. Once again, try to give his team another 3-point advantage. First 2 points here for Bryce. Finally on the board. Tepe. Tepe still. Trying to look for Soko. The pass was behind Ovi. And off and running is Uto. They swing it. Mavunga. Dwight Ramos was waiting in the corner. Not a nice move it. Matsui with a floater. Matsui now with 5 points to lead all scorers. It's now a 5-point lead by Toyama at 11-6. Soko gets the body contact and still makes the basket. That's great body control and upper body strength here for Ovi. His first 2 points. Boy, that pass was just too far there from Bryce Johnson. What was he thinking? And he's saying, you were asking for the ball. You put your hand up, so I gave it to you. Still a 3-point lead by the Grouses. Toyama, though, with already their second turnover. Shiga still clean. Four minutes gone here in the first period. Still a close affair. They leave him open, and that rattles in. And just like that, we're tied. Our very first tie of the ball game at 11 apiece. Posting up is Mavunga. With the curl, nice look inside. Bryce Johnson with the basket. He's got 4 points. Another 2-point lead here by Toyama. Quick explosion! And Gadsden's going to head to the line. As he knocks into one of the members of the staff there, handling the social media. Two free throws here for Novar Gadsden. Mavunga just trying to get clarification from the officials. He's got time. It's a dead ball situation. Continues to talk, though, while Gadsden takes a shot. Sometimes they might say that's disconcerting. Gadsden now on the board. He's got 2 assists, though. So he's got 2 points, 2 assists here in the first period. We're tied at 13. We expect a lot of deadlocks here in this game. And it looks like Kiefer Avena is going to make his very first entry here. Mavunga taps it to himself. Eventually he's going to lose it. It's a 2-on-1 break. Sailing all the way in. Tomoyasu Ozawa, who just checked into the ball game about a minute and a half ago. Shiga now up by 2. They were leading by 2 earlier, at 2-0. Foul's going to be called. That's going to be on Tepe. That might be his second. And there's the first entry of the Phenom, Kiefer Ravena. Hamisawa's going to check in for the very first time for the visiting squad. Toyama in white, Shiga in the light blue. There's Ono as well. Ono has not really seen as much action. He's been playing though for 13 minutes. Matsui left open for 3. Short that time. Gadsden with another rebound. Actually, that's Gadsden's first rebound. Puts up a 3. Rattles out. Obisoko tries to get to it. He thought Bryce Johnson touched that last, but the officials say no. Four minutes, 37 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. 2-point lead by Shiga. Now they're playing defense. Ono will go inside to Mavunga. Reposts. Now makes his move. And we're tied at 15. Another turnover here. And Mavunga's trying to make it count. It does! Basket and 1 opportunity here for Julian Mavunga. Look at him. Absorbing that contact. Sticking to it. Full concentration. Knocks it in. Second personal foul here on Tomonori Imagawa. He might have to be replaced. And coming in is Takeshi Mito. So 3 substitutions already here for the visiting squad. Still no Josh Smith. Maybe expect some quality minutes from the big man here today, as he tries to work himself back into shape after that injury. He was out for about 2.5 weeks. Mavunga makes the free throw. Mavunga once again filling in the stat sheet. First entry of Sean O'Mara. Standing 6'10" for the United States, 26 years old. He's a monster down deep. That's a good combination now with Ovisoko on the outside and O'Mara on the inside. Trying to post up. Mavunga's all over him though. And a foul's going to be called. Stopping the action. That might be in Kamisawa. Impeding the progress there of Ravena. That's his first. Shiga already in the penalty. With a lot of time still remaining here in the first. 3 minutes, 50 seconds. They go to Soko. Talking about Shiga. An offensive foul is going to be called there. And we're going the other way. Well, that was a little bit more than a chicken wing. First foul is going to be called there on Ovisoko. Mavunga, stutter step, and he'll be fouled. That's 2 free throws, and that's very smart play from Julian. Understanding the situation, knowing that Shiga's in the penalty, forcing the contact, and now he's on the line for 2 shots. That's going to be the first personal on Kiefer. So Kiefer with 1. Soko with 1. And back to the free throw line is Julian Mavunga. He's going to miss the first one though. Makes the adjustment on the second. And it's now a 4-point lead by the visiting squad. Kiefer. Kiefer, much bigger here than Kamisawa. Will get it back. Will he attack? Shot clock's down to 4. Gives it up. Soko stepped on the line. They're going to say that's a long 2. But nonetheless, it's a basket here for Shiga as they cut the lead in half. As we approach the 3-minute mark. Nice handoff. Mito will give it up. Kamisawa for 3! That's what he can do. He can bury the open 3. And the lead is back up to 5, matching their biggest lead of the ball game. Talking about Toyama. Kiefer to Sean. Back to Kiefer. Kiefer with the fake and the easy layup. First 2 points here for Kiefer Avena. Cuts the lead down to 3. 22-19 is our tally. Mavunga. Now they go to Bryce Johnson. Bryce with a quick shot. They might have been better served with having something coming towards the basket. Ravena for 3. A little bit too strong, but O'Mara's there. That cuts the lead down to 1. A little over 2 minutes remaining. This first period has gone by so quickly. No timeouts, hardly any fouls, and there's been a great flow to it. Mavunga forcing the action once again. Kicks it out all by his lonesome. No. That would have been a second 3-pointer there from Kamisawa. Soko back to Kiefer. They swing it. Nice look inside to O'Mara. O'Mara will be called for steps. Looked like he shuffled his feet. Now he's showing that he dribbled the basketball. Actually, what he did was he shuffled his feet and then dribbled. That's a good call. Novar Gadsden will re-enter. A minute 37 remaining. As the coaches continue to shuffle their lineup. Here we have Yoshiki Amitani checking in. Amitani has not really seen too much action. Whenever he's fielded in a game, he's averaging about just 5 minutes. Working that ball around. Open 3, good line, a little bit too strong though. Long rebound, goes to Shiga. Gadsden. Gadsden will attack. They've got Kiefer on the side. Let's see if they want to go to him. He's got the size advantage. There you have it. That's a mismatch. And Kiefer knows what to do. Moves and kisses that off the glass. 4 points now for Kiefer Avena. And Shiga looking for the mismatch, and now they got a 1-point lead. 6-0 blast here for Shiga. Under a minute remaining. Let's see if Mavunga has something going towards the basket once again. Does. Basket and 1 opportunity here for Julian Mavunga. And a foul is going to be called on Sean O'Mara. Watch it once again. Gadsden biting. And there is a slight contact from Sean.
Make sure you're talking to him about that call, because that was bad. But I'm not going to do it.
And Sean there talking to the referee saying there was hardly any contact. It was a bad call. And Toyama quickly with the lead right back. Seesaw affair we're watching here. And another free throw for Julian Mavunga. Mavunga now with 9 points to go with 1 rebound and 3 assists. Kiefer. Let's see if he'll try to go to the long block once again. And why not? He's got the mismatch there. Quick burst of speed. The pass behind O'Mara. They're going to reset their offense. Here's Kiefer. Out to the wing. Basket there from number 77. That's Naoto Moriyama. Just as a footnote here, Kevin Hariyama is sick and he's recovering. They say he's okay. They did give him an RT-PCR test because he had fever, but it's not COVID. Short that time. Foul's going to be called there on Kamisawa. I'm not sure why Kamisawa did that. But there's only 1 second remaining here. So time for one final heave. Let's see what Kiefer opts to do. They're saying to give him a little bit more space. Give that inbound. Long pass, not gonna work. Decent shot there by O'Mara, but that would not have counted even if it went down. First 10 minutes done here at the Ukarchan Arena, and it's a 1-point lead for the host team, Shiga. They're up 26-25. Welcome back to B.LEAGUE action here this Saturday afternoon. It's the battle of the Shiga Lakestars and the Toyama Grouses. For all the Filipino fans, it's Kiefer Avena up against Dwight Ramos. Anthony Suntay with the call. Thanks for joining us. Open three. Bang! Nice basket there. Coming from Ametani. That's going to give him even more minutes here for Coach Hono. Kiefer still in the ball game. Rion Shibuta has checked in. And just powering his way inside is Sean O'Mara. That's what he can do. He's a big, burly fellow. He got the inside track and just ran over the defense. Bryce Johnson there with a gamble. And the gamble didn't pay off. Two free throws here for Sean. O'Mara right now with 2 points. Make that 3 after that free throw to go with 1 rebound and 1 assist. Coming off the bench. Usually comes off the bench. He's going to miss that second free throw. Kamisawa playing the 1 here for the visiting squad. Dwight Ramos on the bench. He started out today's ball game. He has 2 points. Kamisawa hooks a pass. They go inside to Bryce. Active hands here from Sean O'Mara. Duty foul going to be called there on Takeshi Mito. Nice active hands right to Kiefer. Kiefer trying to convince the referee that he was in the act of shooting. Now they're going to set things up once again. O'Mara will get it. Pass a little bit too low there for Novar Gadsden. And Novar was saying, you could have given it out to Kiefer. I think that's what he was expecting. He was cutting more like going to the other side of the floor than actually cutting to get the basketball. Still a 1-point lead here for Toyama. And the veteran going to check in for the very first time Tomokazu Abe, 36 years old, 5'11". He comes in and he will give you real quality minutes. He's a heady point guard, knows what to do. He's been around the block more than once. Nice attack here, but almost lost it. Was Julia Mavunga. Johnson trying to post. Trying to make the spin and sneaks in that shot. Another basket here for Bryce Johnson, and the lead once again increased to 3. 30-27 is our tally. Novar Gadsden inside. Up and under move works. Another 2 points here for Novar Gadsden. Gadsden now with 4 points. To go with 1 board and 2 dimes. No look pass. Mito tracks that one down. Open 3 for Julian. No. O'Mara with the rebound after a slight push. Kiefer. Nice pass up high. O'Mara though will be called for a foul. That's going to be foul number 2 on Sean O'Mara. That was a picture-perfect pass. O'Mara apologizing over there to Kiefer. And now he's got to sit. Ovi Soko's going to check in. After he picks up his second. First team foul for Shiga. Soko back inside. A little chat there with Bryce. Mavunga once again. Always likes to handle the ball for his squad. He's really been a do-it-all import. Out to Dwight Ramos, who has just checked back in. He looks for a space. Finds it. Easy left-handed layup for Dwight. And look for space. Here's Rion. Will give it out to the corner to Gadsden. Soko inside. Gadsden. Almost lost it. Look at that smart play once again from Abe. He knew the last touch was on Gadsden. He stood right there. So there was no chance for the save. Another one of those heady plays from Tomokazu. That's a good shot of Dwight Ramos, who just checked back in. .7:18 remaining here in the second period. Ramos can go either way, left or right. This time opts to go left. Gives it up to Mavunga. Mavunga inside the paint, and a foul is going to be called there. Oh, he got hit hard in the face. Foul's going to be called on Rion Shibuta. Boy, he got slapped. Rion, you can read his lips saying that was my bad. That's just going to be a side court inbound. That's going to be the second team foul for Shiga. So both teams with 2 team fouls. And they're going to look at this to check if it's an unsportsmanlike foul. I don't think so. He was trying to make a stab. Watch it there. He was going for the ball and did make contact with the face. And let's see what the officials deem. Once again, the 3 officials we have working our matchup here this afternoon. We have referee Kato, referee Ozawa, and referee Obata. We've watched it from that angle. That was a scrape over the eye. And very quickly, Rion acknowledged it and apologized. Let's see what the officials will deem. There was definitely no malice, but he did make contact with the face. Dwight Ramos right now on the ball game. He's got 4 points and 2 rebounds. And here's the call. Just a foul, as expected. And Ryan went over to apologize once again. But they're going to give him 2 shots. Well, a lucky break here for Toyama. But he was going to the basket, but at the same time, he wasn't taking a shot. But Mavunga's going to take it and make it. He's got 10 points, already in double digits scoring-wise. He's got 3 assists and 1 rebound. Usually will average, let's take a look, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. And 18 points. Already 11 here. It's a 5-point lead here for Toyama, matching their biggest lead of the ball game. Still on the outside. Shot clock now winding down to 6. Kiefer with a jumper. Overshoots. Second rebound here for Julian. Julian will attack once again, and that's a secondary attack. He's going to miss though. He was trying to get the contact more than anything else, and look at that. Instead of just looking at the ball and trying to play defense, he was complaining. He could have actually snatched that. And then immediately after the dead ball, he went over to the referee to complain. Actually, he was moving backwards, if you look at the replay, and forcing the contact. That's a good non-call. 34-29 is our tally. Under 7 minutes to play. In fact, it's just 6 minutes, 28 seconds remaining before the halftime break. Well played ball game between these two squads. Not too many turnovers. Looking at a turnover situation, 4 for Toyama, 6 for Shiga. And Shiga scores there, courtesy of Ovi Soko. That's going to cut the lead down to 3. And Mavunga once again. This time gives it up to Dwight. Dwight will give it up to Bryce. And now with Mito. 2-man game. Ramos gets his pocket picked. And tit for tat. Bryce Johnson with a slam. Back-to-back steals here. 1 for each squad. And Toyama back up by 5. Pretty good time on the floor here for Abe. Soko, up, over, and through. 3-point play in the offing here as he gets a foul from Bryce Johnson. That personal is going to be given to Bryce. Just his first personal foul. Another veteran checking in here in Ryumo Ono. He played in the first period. Short there on that second. Ramos with his second board. Goes out to play, goes to Bryce Johnson. Nice look inside, and that was an easy layup here for Julian Mavunga, asking for a foul once again. But that time he went straight to the basket and looked for the shot. Trying to look inside, active hands once again. Mavunga puts it up, short. Trying to scramble there. They get it past the timeline. Under 5 to play here. Open 3! No. Mavunga with another rebound. Opting to make a baseball pitch and just gives it over to Dwight Ramos. They're going to use some clock once again. They are up by 5. They've been leading majority of this ball game. Ramos is going to get fouled there. That was a hard hit. And that's going to bring a stop to the proceedings as we're going to have our first technical timeout. That's going to be the third personal foul there on Tomonori Imagawa. We're going to step aside. 4:37 remaining here in the first half. It's a 5-point lead enjoyed by Toyama. Welcome back to the Ukarachon Arena, the home of the Shiga Lakestars. Both these squads, the Lakestars and the Grouses, looking to be able to stop losing skids. Shiga have lost 8 straight. Toyama have lost 2 in a row. Ramos a little bit strong on that one. Bryce saves it. Will get it back. That's a nice easy bump to get space. Bryce Johnson with the basket. Obisoko didn't want to pick up another personal. And look inside. Soko, nice pass to the corner. 3 on the way, it's down. Nice basket there. They're really moving that ball around. Tepe there with a shot. That's gonna cut the lead. Down here to 4. Inside, Bryce Johnson overcooks that one. And that foul might be on Bryce Johnson. That's going to be foul number 2. Checking back in is Matsui. He was a starter. Toyama now in the penalty for the final 3 and 40. Shiga with still one more foul to give. Soko go once again to the corner, looking for back-to-back threes. Tepe was waiting for it, doesn't get the pass. Obi Soko inside, forces the issue. And that's going to stay on this side. That looked like a bad call. That should be going the other way. Watch it here. Forcing the action. And that seemed like it was touched last by Novar Gadsden. And they make the correction. Toyama with possession here once again. 3.5 to be played. Another one of the starters of Coach Hono getting ready to check back in. That is Naoki Uto. They've controlled this ball game for a majority of the way. Uto's going to pick it up. And they got a whole 20 seconds to work with. Dwight stops. Comes up short in that one. Another rebound here for Obi Soko. They push it down. Quick three. Works! Boy, just spotting up and hitting is Tomomasa Ozawa. That's going to cut the lead down to just 1 point. And a timeout will be called here by Toyama. Back to the action here from the Ukarchan Arena. Anthony Style with the call as we have the Toyama Grouses visiting the Shiga Lakestars. It's Dwight Ramos up against Kiefer Ravena. Kiefer on the bench at the moment. Dwight Ramos there handling the basketball. Finds Matsui. Matsui a little bit off to the right. And here comes Shiga looking to retake the lead with a basket here. So far we've had 11 ties. Another open three, that time just short. Tomomasa. I would have brought the house down here. Matsui with a three. A little bit too strong. Gadsden. And look at there. Ovi Soko flying in, skying, and coming up with that basket. 10 points here for Ovi Soko to go with an extra rebound. Uto calling out the play. Shiga now up by 1. Bryce with a fall away hook. That works. And the lead right back to Toyama. Exactly 2 minutes remaining before the halftime break. They're trying to look for Ozawa once again. And why not? He's got the hot hand. Gadsden. Inside to Soko. Soko with a jumper. Looks like he was of two minds there. Whether to go straight for the hoop or kiss it off the glass. Foul's going to be called there on Shiga. That's Hayashi. Shotaro Hayashi will pick up a personal there, and that will be the final foul that they can give because they're in the penalty as well. Bryce Johnson with a good seal. Doesn't look like they want to go to the post. They go to Johnson up high. Uto. Nice find! Dwight Ramos moving without the basketball. And Dwight Ramos now with 6 points. The art of moving without the basketball. Dwight Ramos doing it to perfection there. Toyama back up by 3 at 44-41. Kiefer Ravena will now be reinserted here for the final minute and 26. They've really not gone head to head. Talking about Kiefer and Dwight, and there they are right beside each other now. Will they look for Kiefer? Kiefer on the outside. He had an open three. So did Ozawa. Ozawa bring it closer and hit. Ozawa really in the zone here. He's got 10 points. Toyama still up by 1. Under a minute to be played here. That's a very poor foul. And Moriyama picks up a personal, and that's going to be 2 free throws. Here for Julian Mavunga. We have yet to see Josh Smith. He was warming up earlier, he was taking shots, and he's dressed. But he has yet to be fielded in by Coach Hono. We talked about the fact that he was gone for almost 3 weeks because of an injury. Right now, it doesn't seem like they really need his inside presence. Toyama has led most of this match. 49.4 seconds remaining. Now it's a 3-point lead. Gadsden will allow Kiefer to bring it down. They swing it out. O'Mara to Gadsden, and now back to Kiefer. Not in any hurry. They're still in this ball game. Gadsden explodes. Basket and 1 opportunity here for Novar Gadsden. Looking to tie things up here with 30.1 seconds remaining in the second canto. Watch it once again. Perfect spin. Gets away from the defense. And the question is, who will that foul be on? It might be on Bryce. If it's on Bryce, that's going to be foul number 3. There's still no confirmation of who they're going to give it to. Could have also gone to Uto. Gadsden ties things up once again at 46. Once again, a lot of last-minute substitutions, and now a timeout is going to be called by Toyama. Coach Hono wants to make sure that they get some points here. There's the burly Josh Smith standing. He's dressed. He is yet to see action. We'll be back. Let's see the play that Coach Hono drew up, wanting his squad to be able to score so that they can go into the halftime break with the lead, whether it be a 2, whether it be 3. Difference of just about 5 seconds from the shot clock and the game clock. So more than enough time for Shiga to have a reply. Shot clock at 2. Mavunga puts it up, and a foul is going to be called on Ovi Soko. That's going to be foul number 2, and that's going to mean 3 free throws here for Julian Mavunga. Coaches will remind players, do not foul a jump shooter. That's exactly what Soko did there. He says there was no contact. The referees say there was. And that's why Mavunga will head to the line for 2 shots. 6 seconds remaining in this one. More than enough time for Shiga to come up with a reply. But first we'll have the 3 free throws here from Julian. The numbers on Mavunga. 15 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. More than making up for the absence so far of Josh Smith. Let's see if Josh Smith will be reinserted into the rotation. He was out of it because of an injury. Second free throw is going to be a miss there for Julian. So at most, they can have a 2-point lead. Shiga had a 1-point lead after 10 minutes. Mavunga makes 2 out of 3, and this time it's going to be a timeout called by Shiga as they look to have a quick play run here in the final 6 seconds of the first half. Let's watch the play quickly into Soko. Soko's got speed. Will attack the defense. Kicks it to the corner. And there was no one there. That is what drives coaches nuts. You draw the play. And you come up with a turnover. Chance here from Mavunga for one final heave. I don't think that would have counted even if it went down. 2 quarters done here at the Ukarchan Arena. And it's a 1-point lead, actually a 2-point lead enjoyed by the visiting Toyama squad. They're up 48-46. It's halftime here at the Ukaruchan Arena as we have the Shiga Lakestars hosting the Toyama Grouses. Both these squads, as we mentioned at the top of the coverage, on losing skids. Shiga on an 8-game losing streak. Toyama have lost back-to-back. Both these teams desperately want to get back to their winning ways, and it's been a close affair all throughout. And we'll show you the numbers a little bit later on. We're taking a look at the highlights of the first two quarters, and the numbers are very, very close. It's a 2-point lead enjoyed here by the visiting Toyama Grouses. Mavunga gets away inside. Nice pass. Finds Bryce Johnson inside for two. Mavunga taps it to himself, but eventually gets stripped. And Ozawa skies and flies and scores. Ozawa caught fire in the second period. Mavunga inside, scoring. He's got 15 markers. First quarter ended 26-25 in favor of Shiga. And here in the second period, a 3-point swing. And that's why it's a 48-46 lead for the visitors. Nice steal there. Bryce Johnson with a slam. Nice swing. Here's Ozawa. He hit back-to-back from there. They go right back to that side. There it is. He would finish with 10 points. Miss, and there is Soko to the rescue. And then Gadsden once again. This time, taking it all the way, picking up the second foul here from Bryce Johnson. And here are the numbers. Virtually even. From 2-point distance, 65% for Shiga, 66% for Toyama. 15 out of 23 and 14 out of 21 respectively. 3-point distance. That is where the Shiga Lakestars had a slight advantage, but it was actually negated here by the free throws. They don't have that there on your screens, but more free throws given here to Toyama. 13 free throws, they made 11. 6 free throws given to Shiga, they made 4. And that's why it evened out in terms of the 3-point production. Oh, there it is. And then you can see the turnover story. 8 turnovers as compared to just 4 for Toyama. That 18 and 26. Those are the points in the paint. In terms of rebounding, +4 advantage for Shiga. 17-13. And here we have the output from the respective players. Leading the scoring is Ovisoko with 10. Leading the scoring for Toyama, actually with 17 points, is Julian Mavunga. 12 points there for Bryce Johnson. Dwight Ramos with 6. As we get ready to begin our second half, we'll take a look at more of the leaders. Rebounds, 6 there for Ovisoko. 3 assists for Kiefer. And it's Mavunga all the way. 17 boards, 17 points, 4 boards, and 4 assists. So he's doing it all because so far, Josh Smith is here at the venue. He's always been at the venue, even in the previous games, but he's not dressed. Today he's dressed. There he is on your screens, on your left. But it doesn't look like he's going to be fielded in. As we take a look at the head-to-head matchup, it's a nice one. As we continue to monitor the numbers of both these squads, there's Josh Smith, still in his warm-ups. Doesn't seem like he's going to be seeing action here. Or maybe if they fall behind, they might need his huge presence inside. We'll find out. For all the fans in the Philippines, follow the B.LEAGUE and watch all the games on Tap Sports, TapGo, Smart GigaPlay app, Puso Pilipinas Facebook page, and the YouTube channel. 3-pointer not going to work there from the corner. 1 and done on the first offensive pattern here for Shiga. They're still down by 2. Uto's going to bring it up. That's a poor foul to start things off here. And the fouls there are going to be called on number 14, Tepe Kashiwagura. Holding on. Trying to attack is Dwight Ramos. He gets away. Nice find. Bryce Johnson. And there's a foul going to be called as Dwight Ramos was coming in trying to get the offensive rebound. So there might be an extra free throw here for Dwight. Watch it here. He went up for the rebound. And then there was a shove. So Daichi Nomoto will pick up a foul there. And they say the ball was released, and so it's going to mean another possession here. But it's a poor pass. Stolen by Soko. Soko in the open court. He's almost impossible to stop. That's where he loves to operate. On the break, Bryce Johnson didn't want to pick up his third personal foul. Now they go to Julia Mavunga. It's going to be another foul here. Already the third team foul for Shiga. Foul is going to be called on Tomonori Imagawa. Sticking too close there to Julia Mavunga. That's going to be the fourth personal foul on Tomonori. One more, he's done. Lead pass, a little bit too strong and a little bit too much lead. Watch it here. That's exactly what Mavunga saw. Well, Bryce Johnson might have a point there. Looked like it was touched last by a Shiga player. But offense and the ball right now here with the home team. Down by 2. Gadsden, high off the glass, no. Comes up with a steal. He got the steal. And then the ball bounced off the baseline. So credit him with the steal and the turnover. Still a 2-point lead here enjoyed by Toyama. Just about a minute gone here in the third. Once again, we'd like to thank you for joining us here for B-League action. Anthony Suntay with the call. And we're here every Saturday and Sunday. Unless there's an international break. Nice pass there from Dwight Ramos. And a slam here from Bryce Johnson. 4 points already here in the third period for Bryce Johnson. Johnson with a total of 16 points. What a contribution. Mavunga with 17. Johnson with 16. Gadsden hits from the 15-foot line. Gets his team back to within 2. Uto will bring it out. They've got more than enough time on their shot clock. Nice. Up and under move. Not going to work there for Dwight Ramos. Soko gives it out. Nice passing. And I think there's going to be a foul called then. There should be a foul called. As Tomonori hit the deck and hit the deck hard. Touch passing. Look at Gadsden finding Tomonori inside. Dwight Ramos bludgeons Tomonori there. And an extra free throw here. And just like that, Shiga might have the lead. Imagawa drops that free throw. And they're up by 1. A lot of time remaining here in this ball game. Dwight Ramos will give it up to Bryce. Uto to Mavunga. Mavunga, step back jumper, a little bit too strong. Another rebound for OV Soko. Soko's got 10 rebounds already. Chance of offense, and that might be an offensive foul. And it's going to be an OV Soko. That is Soko's third. See if he can get a replay on that. And Soko will now have to hit the bench. That is his third. There's confirmation. And checking in is Sean O'Mara. Well, for the Shiga Lakestars, they've got a full complement of imports. They've got their 3 international imports and also their Asian quota import. Total of 4. In harness, Josh Smith is on the floor but has not yet been utilized by Coach Hono for Toyama. 3 on the way! It drops there for Matsui. And back up by 2 is Toyama at 55-53. Nice look inside, slam, and we're tied at 55. That is our 5th deadlock of the ball game. We promised you a very close affair, and it's living up to the billing here from the Ukarchan Arena. Trying to thread the needle. Not gonna work. That's good defense. Tepe was asking for a foul. Let's watch it here. Good hands from Sean O'Mara. Tepe is going to take it in. And Dwight Ramos was all over that play. Baseline inbound here for Tepe. Tepe a starter once again here today. In all the games we've actually covered this season, Kashiwagura was in the starting lineup. Not a good sequence there. Duty foul. And Shiga is now going to be in the penalty. So that's 2 free throws here for Bryce. We might have a long third quarter here with his early penalty. Already 4 personal fouls. So Daichi Nomoto, we might not see him until the latter part of the 4th period, if at all. So he heads to the bench. There's the assistant coach of Coach Luis Gil Torres. Johnson makes the first. Johnson now with 17 points to go with 3 rebounds and 1 assist. Will we have another tie? It's looking like it. And we're tied at 50. No, actually it's a 2-point lead here by Toyama. 6:24 remaining here in the third period. We got a good one on our hands this Saturday afternoon. We'd like to invite you for our game tomorrow at 1 in the afternoon. That will be the Chiba Jets up against the San Antonio Phoenix, the defending champions facing 30 Ravenna. It's going to be at 2 in the afternoon. Check that. Nice basket from the outside. And that's going to be a 1-point lead for Shiga once again. Mavunga on the outside. Mavunga using that pick. Spins. Forcing the contact. Basket and 1 opportunity. Trying to extend their lead back to 2. More than anything else, you can see Mavunga just wanted to make sure there was contact. He tried to finish strong. He was able to kiss it off the glass. He's got a 3-point play, but more than anything else, he just wanted the contact. He wanted to head to the foul line. And fouling out here is Tomonori Imagawa. His day's done. So already 1 player ready to head to the showers. Well, if Toyama continues to pound that ball inside, we're going to see even more free throws. Lead is back up to 2. 20 points already here for Julian Mavunga. He also has 4 rebounds and 6 assists. Always trying to work towards a triple-double. Nice show. 3 on the way. Overfiring there is Ozawa. Mavunga once again. Will he create for himself? Puts it up there. Bryce Johnson with a slam. An assist there from Julian Mavunga. And the lead is back up to 4. Nice spin by Gadsden. That's a quick reply. Ill-advised pass. But it's going to stay here on this end. Pepe Kashiwagura. Quick hands. And Kiefer Ravena is going to check in. Kiefer Ravena almost always coming off the bench. There were a few games he started. Asking for isolation. And then Bryce Johnson comes in. That was a kick ball. Gadsden just making sure of this one, and we're tied at 62 off that fast break play. Gadsden actually had a teammate free, but he just wanted to make sure. Getting away inside is Dwight Ramos using his strength. Back up by 2 is Toyama. 64-62. 4:33 remaining here in the third. Kiefer with the ball. Kiefer asking O'Mara to come up high. Uses that pick. Gives it to O'Mara. Sean with a jumper. And we're tied once again at 64. Nice quick play. Trying to put it high off the glass. And there to the rescue is Dwight Ramos. He's hit back to back. Very quickly trying to answer. Nice open shot. Ozawa for 3. Bang! And Shiga back up on top by 1. Just like that. It's a shootout at the OK Corral. Under 4 minutes to be played here. Bryce Johnson not looking for a shot that high. Matsui is the three-pointer. Three-point gunner. They look for Dwight. Dwight can hit it from there as well. He does! Dwight Ramos with 7 straight points for his squad. Here's Kiefer. Does he want to answer back? Waiting for a better opportunity. Goes out to Gadsden. O'Mara with the pick. Gadsden puts up a 3 of his own and hits. Things have started to open up here in the third period for both these squads. That's what the fans love. Up and down basketball. Matsui. Matsui will bring it closer. Had to give it up. Bryce might have to make his move. Nice cut there by Mavunga. And Mavunga puts it through. Just Kiefer to beat there. And a 1-point lead by Toyama. We now got a seesaw affair. Just about 2.5 minutes remaining in the third. Nice look inside, and O'Mara will pick up a foul there from Matsui. Matsui didn't get his feet set, and O'Mara just ran him over. That's what you call a double black eye. You pick up a foul, you hit the deck. You're gonna feel that tomorrow. Checking in is Mito. Also, Ryumo Ono. Kiefer safely inside to Gadsden. He'll get it back. Up against Mito. Mito sticking real close. Kiefer with a 15-foot jumper. Nails it. Making it look so easy. Another 1-point lead, this time for Shiga. Almost losing it is Mavunga. Nice release. Mito. Nice pass. Ono for 3. Just a little bit off to the right. Off and running are the Shiga Lakestars. Here's Kiefer. Hands it off. 3 is going to drop. And just like that, it's a 4-point advantage here by the Shiga Lakestars, and the fans on their feet. Trying to slow things down now. It's a wise move from the Grouses. Change the tempo. Mavunga swings it. Ramos. Ramos with a slight bump. Looking for a 3-point play. He's going to settle for 2 free throws. Foul's going to be called there on Ozawa. Ramos is very difficult to stop when he's picked up a head of steam. And Ozawa was witness to that firsthand. 2 free throws now for Dwight. Dwight with 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Solid outing here for Dwight Ramos. He's had some up and down games, but a lot is expected of him and that gentleman you saw on your screens a while ago, Kiefer Ravena, as Asian Quota Imports. Ramos makes both. Still a 2-point lead enjoyed by the hosts. And they got possession. Here comes Ovi Soko. Remember, he's got 3 personal fouls. Here's Kiefer. Up against Dwight. That's the matchup everybody was waiting for. Kiefer on the outside. Nice pass. O'Mara with a slam. And back up to a 4-point lead for the Shiga Lakestars. Sean O'Mara always around the basket, and he knows what to do when he's deep down inside. Mavunga outside. Ramos. Skip pass. Bryce Johnson inside. Good ball movement here by the Toyama Grouses. Gets them to within a basket. They're just down by 2. Under a minute to play here in the third period. Here's Kiefer. Stopping. Falling away. That's going to rim out. Let's see if Mavunga tries to go for a 2-for-1 here. Yes, he does. Attacks. And 2 free throws coming the way of Julian Mavunga. And they're going to get it back with 3.8 seconds. Mavunga there forcing the action. Julian Mavunga now on the line. Look at his numbers. 22 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. So close to a double-double. And expecting to get a few more rebounds here, as he works towards another triple-double performance here in the B-League. Makes both free throws, and we're tied at 77. That is our 8th tie of the ball game. Kiefer to O'Mara. Toyama has 2 fouls to give. Nice look inside. It falls in the hands of Soko. And Bryce Johnson just gave that foul up. That's going to be foul number 3 on Bryce. And he tells Ovi, you're going to have to earn those points. Nice touch pass there from Moriyama. Are they going to review this one? Looks like they will. Maybe they say it might be unsportsmanlike because maybe there was a little bit more contact and pull down on the body than usual. But initially it looked like just a regular foul. That's a good basketball foul. Came down, made a lot of contact with the ball. Also made contact with the arm and the shoulder. But it looked like the lack of remorse might get Bryce Johnson there. I'm just saying. But generally speaking, that's just a regular foul. That's a good, hard basketball play. We're tied at 77. Bryce Johnson talking to Kiefer there, saying, hey, what do you think? Obviously, Kiefer's going to say, I want the unsportsmanlike, so we can get the ball back with 11 seconds. And here's the call. It's an unsportsmanlike foul. As I said, maybe that lack of remorse and a little bit more of a pull on Bryce Johnson. He's asking for confirmation. Why? He said, and I understand his point, he went up and he came down with a foul, and he got a lot of ball as well. But again, maybe that lack of remorse as we're talking about, but Ovi Soko's going to miss. These two teams have done very well from the free throw line. Shooting 90% is Toyama. shooting 71%, is Shiga, but now they're 5 out of 9, so that percentage is going to drop. And I just know exactly what Bryce Johnson is going to say. Ball don't lie. Anyway, final possession here. Final 11 seconds. They might have to go quickly, which they do. The foul's going to be called. That might be a foul on the floor. Let's see if they're going to give free throws. Because remember, Toyama had a foul to give. If the foul was there on the spin, that shouldn't be free throws. But seems like they're going to give him free throws. Second foul here on Julian. .6 seconds remaining here. That's going to rim out. 3 free throws missed here in the last couple of seconds here. Mavunga will attack once again, puts it up, kisses it off the glass, and that's going to work for Julian Mavunga, scoring there. He's got 26 markers. Watch it once again. They're just going to try to get confirmation, but it looks like that definitely counts. 3 quarters are done here. And it's a 1-point lead enjoyed by the Grouses. And welcome to the 4th and final quarter here as Dwight Ramos and the Toyama Grouses visit Kiefer Avena and the Shiga Lakestars. 1 point separating these two squads as we enter the final 10 minutes of action. Welcome back to our coverage of the B-League. Anthony Sutar with the call. Mito with 3. No. They go inside. O'Mara. Nice look. And suddenly Ovisoko lost control. Kamisawa finds Mavunga. They go to Ono. Now to Bryce. Johnson drop step. Falls away. And a foul is going to be called on O'Mara. That's going to be the 3rd on Sean. Watch. Clips him on the arm. So O'Mara's got 3 personals. Ovisoko's got 3. We have yet to see the entry of big boy Josh Smith, and it doesn't look like he's going to be fielded in by Coach Hono Hamaguchi. Bryce makes the first free throw. Gives Toyama a little bit more of a cushion at 2 points. It's just one basket though. A little bit too strong on that second one. Shiga wants offense from their squad here. Nice look. Soko triple teamed inside. And then suddenly the triple team leaves and Soko says, I can handle one-on-one coverage, and does. We're tied at 80. Mito to Johnson. Matsui. Mavunga now not handling the basketball, posting up inside. Three's on the way, and Kamisawa hits. He's got 2 threes in the ball game already. And just like that, Toyama up once again. He's been very close from the very beginning. High-low play, not going to work, but it's going to stay on this end. Mavunga saying there was a foul, or at the very least, that should be our possession. Matsui gets the confirmation from the referee and accepts the verdict. Well, he's got no choice. A minute and a half gone here in the 4th period. Baseline inbound. And doing it is Kashiwagura. Soko. Nice find. 3 on the way. A little bit offline. Bryce Johnson comes away with it. Kamisawa bringing it up. Remember, he just hit that 3 earlier. He's got to be a marked man by the defense. And here comes Julian Mavunga once again. Mavunga's going to pick up a foul. If that's on Sean O'Mara, that's going to be number 4. O'Mara left his feet. Let's get confirmation as he looks over to the bench because he knows he's going to be replaced. Well, they still have Novar Gadson on the bench, so they can utilize him. You don't want to have one of your imports fouling out this early in the ball game. They're going to review this one. Are they going to try to see if it was a regular shooting motion here for Julian Mavunga, or did he actually go into the defense before that foul? Here's a better angle. It looks like he slightly went into the defender, but at the same time, there is no verticality as far as Sean O'Mara is concerned. He was also moving forward. So both players were moving forward. And more often times when that happens, you give the advantage to the offensive player. The Lion and Mavunga here. 26 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. 9 assists, rather. So 1 assist. And he's got a double-double here tonight. For all the fans in the Philippines looking to follow the B-League action, you can catch it on Tap Sports, TapGo, Smart GigaPlay app, and the Puso Pilipinas Facebook page and YouTube channel. And if you're asking about the game tomorrow, we got a good one. It's the Chiba Jets facing just 2. They wanted to make sure where he took off, and so it's 2 free throws, not 3 free throws for Julian Mavunga. Again, it's the Chiba Jets facing the San Antonio Phoenix tomorrow. That's at 2 o'clock Japan time, so that's 1 o'clock Philippine time. There, that's confirmation. Just wanted to get everything right. 2 free throws here for Julian. Trying to increase their lead. They once led by as much as 7 points. The first at 40-33. But after that wide lead, the most they've had was 3 points. So this 4 points here that you have on your screens right now is a luxury. There's Dwight Ramos on your screens. You also saw Josh Smith on the right. He's definitely not playing. And definitely we're going to see Dwight Ramos back. That's poor rebounding there from Novar Gadsden. Foul's going to be called. That'll be on Shotaro Hayashi. Trying to fight off that pick. $84-80 is our tally. Under 8 to play here in the final period. Mavunga gives it off. Matsui to the wing. Another three. No. Nice tip there by Matsui. To Matsui rather, as Matsui knocks down that shot. Nice pass from Mito. 11 points right now in the contest already. And this 7 points matches the biggest lead for Toyama in this encounter. 7:37 remaining. Shiga badly needs this timeout. Still a lot of time remaining here, but the Shiga Lakestars need to make their move. They're down by 7. 7:37 to be played here. This Saturday afternoon, our featured game in the B-League. Kiefer Aben has been reinserted. They need his heady plays, not to mention his outside shooting. Issues a pass a little bit too strong there. The tip goes to Mito. Mito has been around that basketball and Coach Hono has kept him in there. Matsui to Mito. Matsui. Now they go all the way up to Kamisawa. Shot clock is at 7. Mavunga needs to make his move. Couple of jab steps and he hits that jumper. Julian Mavunga now with 29 points. And it's a 9-point lead by Toyama. Gadsden will get that to drop. Matsui left wide open. And that foul from Gadsden will send Matsui to the line for 3. Another foul off a jump shooter. First personal foul only for Novar. So he's got fouls to spare, but at the same time, you just don't want to foul a jump shooter and one from 3-point distance. So 3 free throws coming up here. Keijuro Matsui makes the first. Keijuro standing 6'2", 36 years old. He's found a new lease on life here. Well, as they say, for ball players, that's the last thing that goes is your shooting touch. Nice sweet release. And this is now the biggest lead for Toyama at 92-82. Shiga. They need a whole lot of catching up. Where did they go? They go to Ovi Soko. Soko to Ravenna. Ravenna. Gadsden. Open three. They need to make this one, and they do. Nice basket there from the corner. From Shotaro Hayashi. Again, for the fans of Kevin Hariyama, he's not in action. He fell ill. He had fever. He had a COVID test earlier today, and the results were good. Just a regular fever. So he should be back in action in a few days. But there you can see that slam from Julian Mavunga. He's got 31 points now. Leads back up to 9. Kiefer rifles a pass. Soko, one-handed shot, drops. And the lead has been cut down to 7. Stick around. This is going to be an exciting end game. Offensive foul is going to be called there. Just when I was about to say Kamisawa has done so well here for his squad, especially defensively against Kiefer. He comes up there with a forearm. And that forearm, his third foul, will be an offensive one. Giving the ball back here to Shiga. Let's see if Kiefer tries to attack. They have not gone to Kiefer deep inside because he's much taller than Kamisawa. They're going to Soko. Soko once again with the left hand. Nice soft touch. Back-to-back shots here for Ovi Soko. Soko now with 17 points. More importantly, the lead is down to 5. Here's Mavunga. Kicks it out. Mito. Almost traveled. Kamisawa. Kamisawa gets away. Kicks it out. Mito will lose it. Steal from Kiefer. 2-on-1 break. Kiefer all the way home. A little bit too strong though. Ovi Soko's there to put it back. 3 straight baskets here for Ovi Soko. And they're within striking distance. Watch it once again. Kiefer. Quick hands. A little bit too strong on that lay-in. Hits the back rim. Ovi was there. And a foul is going to be called on Julian. That is Mavunga's 3rd personal foul. 21 points right now. Check that for Ovi Soko. We're going to take a break. It's a 3-point lead enjoyed by Toyama. Welcome back to the Ukaruchan Arena, the home of the Shiga Lakestars, as they find themselves trailing just by 3 points. And Ovisoko on the line for an extra free throw that could cut it to just 2. 4:34 remaining in this one. Anthony Sutai with the call, thanking you for joining us for all the action from Japan, the B-League. Matsui. With no space to operate, almost a poor pass. Mavunga will be fouled there. That's going to mean free throws here, though, for Julian Mavunga. Because just like what happened in the third period, Shiga getting into the penalty very early. Second foul there, going to be called on Ozawa. Just making sure there are no slick portions on the floor as Dwight Ramos checks back in. He's well rested for the home stretch here, together with Kiefer Ravena. Both coaches have done the right shuffling of players. And Julian Mavunga looks fresh, despite the fact that he's played this entire ball game. And just when I said that, he's going to miss the free throw. One of the few misses here for Toyama. Toyama have shot 85% from the free throw line. That miss there from Julian, only their 4th in 29 attempts. They've really gone to the line and taken advantage of the penalty situation. 3-point lead here, enjoyed by Shiga. And it's cut down to just 1. Nice basket there, coming from Shotaro Hayashi. It's a long tom, they say, 3-pointer, so we're tied at 95. Another of the many deadlocks we've had here. Under 4 to play. Mavunga once again. Almost a steal, it's completed. Ovisoko on the break. Ovisoko got the contact. All he wanted to make sure was there was body contact from Matsui. He's going to head to the line. Nice swipe there from Hayashi. Hit the 3. Comes up with a steal. Soko has missed more than a few free throws, though, here in the second half. Make that first. And it's now a 1-point lead enjoyed by Shiga. Nice little blast put together here in the end game for the Shiga Lakestars. Their import should actually be a little more fresh as compared to their counterparts. There's another missed free throw, as we mentioned. Because remember, they had a full complement of 3 imports. Josh Smith for Toyama. He's on the bench but has not been used. Ramos trying to pick up the slack. Ramos trying to turn the corner. Kicks it out. Shot clock down to 4. Bryce in the paint. Hits! And it's a 1-point lead once again for Toyama. Kiefer playing quarterback as he always does in the end game as we approach the 3-minute mark. Exactly 3 minutes remaining here. Ovi makes a spin. Up and under move. Works! And it's a 1-point lead once again by Shiga. We've got a seesaw affair. And a timeout will be called by Toyama. Coach Hono Hamaguchi wants to talk things over. He needs his team to score here on this next offensive thrust. Welcome back to the Ukrachan Arena, the home of the Shiga Lakestars as they host the Toyama Grouses. Shiga's up by 198-97. For the fans in the Philippines, catch all the B.LEAGUE action on Tap Sports, TapGo, the smart GigaPlay app, Puso Pilipinas Facebook page, and their YouTube channel. Toyama with possession. Down by one. Nice cut inside. Nice basket there from Dwight Ramos. He has moved so well without the basketball, getting an easy layup that time. 99-98 is our tally. A high-scoring affair we have here. O'Mara has checked in. That's more inside muscle. Obisoko once again. He's got the hot hand here in the fourth. Extra pass. 3 on the way. In and out. O'Mara battling inside. Can't get that to drop. And here comes Julian Mavunga. Mavunga to Matsui. Asks for it back. Gets it. He will want to create. Remember, Shiga is in the penalty. Expect Mavunga to have something going towards the basket. He picks up his dribble though. Gets it back. 5 on the shot clock. 3. He puts it up. 3 drops there for Julian Mavunga. Wow. Just when they needed a basket, that's exactly what they got. 102-98. A minute 48 remaining in this one. Don't go away. We're going to be back with the exciting finish. Watch it once again. Putting it up, dropping it. And Toyama with a 4-point advantage. A minute 48 seconds remaining in this one. This is what basketball fans love. Tight endgame battle. And there's a steal. Mavunga comes away with it. Matsui, they're going to use some clock here. They look for their main man, Mavunga. Guarded there by Soko. Soko's going to pick up a personal. That's going to be Ovi Soko's 4th. But more importantly, since they're in the penalty, free throws once again for Julian Mavunga, who's had a monster game. 35 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. Trying to work on another triple-double here. Mavunga, 2 important free throws. Makes the first. Lead is up to 5. He's got 36. Shiga, still with a lot of time, but they need to be able to score on their next offensive thrust, or they're going to be in too deep a hole. Lead is back up to 6. That 6 points is a luxury here. We've had 10 deadlocks, the last at 95. Kiefer for 3. Misfires. And Mavunga will hold on to this one. They're going to use clock for sure. Remember, Shiga is on an 8-game losing streak. Toyama has lost their last 2. Mavunga once again. He'll come up short. Obisoko. Nice spin. Gives it to O'Mara. O'Mara, just make sure of that one. Definitely a goaltending violation called on Bryce Johnson. That's going to cut the lead down to 4. Chance of defense here from the fans of Shiga at the Ukarchan Arena. Under a minute remaining. Matsui. Now Mavunga. Expect him to hold on to this one and take it at the last second. Ovisoko, remember, he's got 4 personal fouls. He can't pick up a 5th. Overshooting there. Here's Ravenna. Ravenna will attack, force the action, and he'll head to the line for 2 free throws.
Bryce Johnson 選手のファウルです。パーソナルファウル4つ目。チームファウルの4つ目です。シュートモーションでのファウルです。2本のフリースローが与えられた。
So Soko with 4, O'Mara with 4, Bryce Johnson with 4, and Julian Mavunga with 3. But right now, 2 important free throws for Kiefer Ravenna. Makes the first. Now makes it a 1-possession ball game. But he'd love to make it a 1-possession ball game with another point here, with his team just down by 2 instead of 3. He's going to get the shooter's roll. And a timeout now will be called by Toyama. Don't go away. Final 30 seconds coming up in just a bit. Welcome back to B.LEAGUE action here this Saturday afternoon, as we have Dwight Ramos and Toyama visiting Kiefer Ravenna and the Shiga Lakestars. Anthony Suntay with the call. Glad you're joining us. Final 30 seconds here. Toyama with possession, and they're up by 2. Once again, expect the Grouses to go to their main man, who's been on a tear, Julian Mavunga, with 37 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists already. Kamisawa will bring it up against Kiefer. They're going to get it to Mavunga at the last minute. Or will they go to Ramos? Ramos now with possession. Ramos will attack. Found some space. And a foul's going to be called there. That's 2 free throws coming up here for Dwight Ramos with 8.8 seconds remaining. And he can make this a 2-possession ball game. Shotaro Hayashi doesn't like the call. In fact, he was asking for a push-off. Watch it here. One of those bang-bang plays. Even Kiefer was with the motion of the elbow coming out. 3rd personal foul going to be called on Hayashi. A while ago, there were 2 important free throws made by Kiefer Ravenna. Now, his counterpart, Dwight, with 2. And Kiefer's there trying to talk to Dwight. Maybe try to play some mind games with him as he continues to jabber there in the back. Ramos rattles in the first. This next one to make it a 2-possession ball game. Ramos misfires. Julian gets to it first. What do they say? Initially, the call on the floor is ball for Toyama. Kiefer asking for a review. And they're going to go to the review monitor to find out who really touched it last. Kiefer very confident that the ball is going to go back to their end. Watch it here. A little bit off to the left, off that free throw. You can see exactly why the referees motioned Toyama, because it did look like it went off Kiefer initially from the baseline referee. But Kiefer obviously was the one right there, and he felt he didn't touch it. So he says, last touch, Julian Mavunga. It should be ball for Shiga. Let's see if we can get it from another angle. So from that particular angle, it looked like it was last touch, Shiga. And Kiefer touched it last. He said he didn't touch it, but the monitor says otherwise. That's why he's got a nice smile on his face, saying, well, I tried. But the ball will stay here with Toyama. Now, Shiga will have to foul, just to extend this ball game. 6.8 seconds remaining. And Shiga in the penalty, that's exactly where they want to be, obviously. Gonna quickly foul. They go for the steal first. If they can't get the steal, they're gonna foul. They go inside to Matsui. And some precious seconds went off as Soko trying to go for the steal first instead of fouling immediately. And Soko's day's done. He's got 5 personals. He had no choice though. There was nobody else that could have fouled Matsui. Watch it here. He was right there, escaping the defender. Well, Ozawa should have actually fouled him quite sooner. But now, 2 free throws for the veteran Matsui. Matsui with 14 points. He has been on the floor for 26 minutes. He's also contributed 1 rebound and 1 assist. But these 2 free throws, the most critical of all his contributions. Makes the first. It's now a 2-possession ball game. Now to give them even more cushion is the second free throw. Calmly makes the second. Lead is at 5 and a timeout will be called here by Shiga. No two ways about it. Shiga needs to score here. If they can get a 3, much better. But it's not looking good here for the Lakestars. Cross-court pass goes to O'Mara. There's a tip and a steal, and that's the ball game. And the Shiga Lakestars are going to fall to their 9th straight defeat. Toyama with just 2 imports. Josh Smith, not fielded, will still win this one with a score of 107-102, snapping their 2-game losing streak. As you take a look at the quarter scoring, both these squads actually scored so well in all 4 periods. It is a very close affair. But unfortunately for the host, Shiga Lakestars, it's another defeat, making it 9 in a row. Toyama, after back-to-back defeats last weekend, finally come up with a win once again. And they're going to look to face the same team again tomorrow, trying to make it back-to-back. Can the Shiga Lakestars exact revenge here on Toyama? Tomorrow, we'll find out. But the game that we're going to have for tomorrow will be the defending champion Chiba Jets up against the San Nenio Phoenix. That's going to be at 1 in the afternoon. In just a little bit, we're going to hear from our winning coach, Coach Hono Hamaguchi. And we're also going to hear from some of our top performers. Quite definitely, I think we're going to have to hear from Julian Mavunga, with 37 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. For the fans here inside the Ukarochan Arena, they're going to hear from their team. It's customary here in the B-League, wherein the home squad will talk to their fans, whether they win or they lose. Of course, it's much better to talk to your fans coming off a W. But here, despite the loss, again, we will acknowledge the fans that have come over to support their squad. In a little bit, we're going to hear from Coach Hono. Definitely, Coach, after he speaks, we're going to find out exactly what inspired Julian Mavunga to come up with an exceptional performance here, really. Making up for the loss of Josh Smith, who was unavailable today. Monster numbers. Bryce Johnson also backed him up with 25 points. He had 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Here's Coach Hono Hamaguchi.
ヘッドコーチ、おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
苦しい中でも見事な勝利となりました。勝因を挙げていただくとどのあたりになりますでしょうか。
そうですね。なかなかディフェンスは機能しないんですけども、その中でも粘り強く得点を取り続けたってことが良かったかなと思います。
ファンにとっては両チームが100点を超えるという非常にハイスコアな見応えのあるゲームだったと思いますけれども、その中でも相手チームから上回ったところっていうのはどのあたりに感じられてますでしょうか。
そうですね。志賀さんが非常にチェンジングディフェンスしたり、マブンガ選手にボール持たせないように頑張ったりと、いろいろタフなディフェンスだったんですけども、その中でまずはマブンガ選手がしっかりボールキープして、得点と取り続けたことと、あと苦しい、特に後半ですけども苦しい時間帯で、シューター2人で上沢 KJ と2人彼ら出した時にスペースが広がって彼らが得点しっかり決めてくれたことが、勝ちにつながったんじゃないかなと思います。
長いシーズンの中でこのようなゲーム、勝利というのは非常にチームにとっても自信につながるのではないかなというふうに思いますけれども、そのあたりはいかがでしょうか。
そうですね。今シーズン本当に我々は苦しい時期が続いてるんですけど、まずこうやって苦しいタフなゲームを一つ取れたってことはチーム全体としても成長につながるんじゃないかなと思います。
明日のゲーム2も期待しております。どうもありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
勝ちました浜口ヘッドコーチに話を聞きました。今お話にもあったように富山グラウジーズ非常に開幕から8連敗をする。
The comment of Coach Hono was he said that their offense was so good today and we are happy to win against a great team such as Shiga. Especially Mavunga's performance was exceptional here today, and that's why they came away with a victory.
の準備ができたようです。こちらも解説の大戸健二さんから聞いていただきます。
ジョンソン選手おめでとうございます。
Now we're going to hear from Bryce Johnson.
今日のゲームを振り返って一言お願いいたします。
It was a little up and down for us, but I think we pulled it together in the second half and really got the stops that we needed to get the win, so it was good.
そうですね、ちょっとアップダウンがかなり激しい試合だったとは思うんですけれども、本当に後半ではチームで力を合わせて、いい試合、いい戦いができたのが最終的にこういう結果につながったのではないかなと思います。
スミス選手がコンディションなかなか整わない中で、ゴール下の存在感というのは非常に大きかったのかなというふうに思いますけれども、そのあたりご自身ではどのように考えておられますか
？I mean, a win's a win, so I'm gonna take the win first. But I can improve on a lot of things. So I mean, just got to get ready for tomorrow, get fresh, and be ready to fight again because it's going to be a dog fight for us again.
勝ちは勝ちということで、そこは本当に良かった点ではないかなというふうに思ってるんですけれども、私自身まだまだ良くしていかなくてはいけないところ、改善しなきゃいけないところっていうのはたくさんあると思いますので、明日も激しい戦いになると思いますが、頑張って、試合をしたいと思います。
明日のゲーム2に向けて一言お願いいたします。
Just got to come out and be ready, like we did today. We got to do a little bit better defensively in the first half. Just get more stops and not allow them to get second chance points. This is a really good team in transition, so we have to be able to come out and be able to stop them and not turn the ball over, and I think we'll be fine.
明日に向けていい準備をしたいと思ってます。本当にシガさん素晴らしいチームだと思います。特にトランジションとても早いチームだと思いますので、セカンドチャンスポイントというところも与えないようにしたいと思ってますし、明日また向けてリフレッシュして体を休めて臨みたいと思ってます。
ありがとうございました。明日も期待しております。
ありがとうございます。
勝ちました。
A very happy Bryce Johnson there. Why not? He, together with his mate, Julian Mavunga, have led their team to another victory here. And they now improve to 5 wins against 12 losses. So slowly but surely, they're finding their sea legs. As we have the fans here bidding goodbye today to their Shiga Lakestars. They're going to see them again tomorrow in action. But our coverage tomorrow will be at 1 in the afternoon, and we're going to have the San Neo Phoenix facing the defending champions, Chiba Jets. As we go back to some of the highlights of this game that just transpired. Entering this game, we talked about it. 8-game losing streak for Shiga. 2-game losing skid for Toyama. So one of them had to get back onto the winning track. Dwight Ramos with a solid outing here. Despite that missed free throw in the end, he did just about everything needed. Soko scoring there. He did quite well. He would foul out though. Mavunga, nice find. Bryce Johnson, 2 of his 25 points. Mavunga's going to lose it here. And Ozawa will go all the way in. First period ended with Shiga on top, 26-25. And then making the run are the visitors. Mavunga really was looking for a shot here today. Abe came in, there he is, number 7, gave them quality minutes. But Soko's there scoring once again. Steal from Ozawa, counter steal. And Bryce Johnson with a slam. Gadsden goes inside, they go to the corner, Ozawa. Ozawa would have a tremendous second period, hitting back-to-back threes. There's a second. He would finish with 10 points in the period. Gadsden tracks this one down. Hands it off. There's a miss, but there's Soko to the rescue. Gadsden. Nice spin. Felt the contact, put it up. And going into the break, it is a 2-point lead by Toyama at 48-46. And then they made their move, breaking down the defense there off that dribble drive and handoff was Dwight. Dwight, though, will come up with a foul there as he knocks down Tomonori Imagawa. And then Matsui started to get hot, hitting that three. Bounce pass inside. Another slam here for Sean O'Mara. Pretty good game here for Sean in a losing cause. And look at the upper body strength there of Julian Mavunga in the third period. Once again, going to work. Finds Bryce there with a high lob. And then Kiefer over to Novar. Novar with a layup. Novar once again kicks it out. Extra pass. Nice three there from Ozawa. That kept him in the ball game. Soko against a double team. The double team left, and he felt he could take on Julian Mavunga, which he did. Matsui, another three. And eventually, he'd hit those two marginal free throws. Soko there falling away, hits. It was just a one-possession ball game. And Ravenna here with the steal. A little bit too strong on that layup. But again, Ovi was there for the basket and one opportunity. Another big three here. Hayashi kept them in the ball game. That was a big basket here from Bryce Johnson. Dwight moving again without the basketball so well. Perfect timing, perfect cut. That was a huge shot from Julian Mavunga. Quick jab step, puts up a three and says, yes, thank you very much. Final play not going to work. And a steal added to the stat here of Julian Mavunga. Final score will be 107-102. Mavunga and company coming to Ukaruchan Arena and get the victory. Coach Hono slapping all his players, including Josh Smith, despite the fact that he didn't play. And we take a look at the numbers here for the Shiga Lakestars. 68% from 2-point distance, 69% for Toyama. So just about even there. 3-point distance also just about the same, 45% as compared to 44%. And so that's why when you look at the 2-point conversion, everything really evens out. You look at the total field goals, 61% for each squad. You can have the free throws, just too many free throws awarded. Look at them, making 29 out of 35. And that is where Toyama really got the victory. Shiga just got into early foul trouble in 3 of the 4 quarters. And Toyama making them pay 14 and 13. Those are the turnovers. So just one more turnover for Shiga. 48-50. Those are the points in the paint. Look at the rebounding numbers, just about even. Assists, +7 here for the winning Toyama squad. As we take a look at the individual scores, a big whopping 37 points here for Julian Mavunga. Bryce Johnson with 25, and Dwight Ramos had a solid 18. On the other side, Obisoko with 25, Gadsden with 18, and Ozawa finishing with 13. He had 3 threes. Some more of the leaders. So leading scorers, we talked about that. Leading rebounder, we have 13 rebounds here for Ovi Soko, 8 rebounds for Julian Mavunga, and he also had 9 assists. Kiefer Ravenna, coming off the bench as he usually does, had 9 assists in a losing effort here for the Shiga Lakestars. Once again, for all the fans in the Philippines, follow the B.LEAGUE action on Tap Sports, TapGo, the Smart GigaPlay app, and the Puso Pilipinas Facebook page and YouTube channel. Here we have the head-to-head matchup. Scoring 12 more points is Julian Mavunga. Getting 5 more rebounds is Ovi Soko. But getting 6 more assists is Mavunga. And more importantly, Mavunga will go home with the victory. That's going to do it here for our coverage. In behalf of everybody from the B-League, Anthony Sutai saying, thanks for joining us for the coverage. We'll catch you tomorrow. Till then, take care. Good night. God bless.